Today I'm going to be breaking down a song called The Three at the Farthest End from the Trails to Azure original soundtrack. This is a coffee personal request that comes from guess who? Unleashed SM. Wow, mate. Thank you so much. And boom. Very pretty melody. They always do that kind of change in that melody, in the melodies in this series of games. Oh. Yeah, we have an arpeggiated chord progression in the... I think this is a vibraphone by the timbre of it. You can hear the choir sway in the back, almost like in a droning effect. But no, they are following the chord progression. Some drum samples. I didn't expect that. That change there went a little bit dark there. Piano went to a way higher register right there. Yeah, this gives the song such a whimsical touch from the very beginning. Yeah, but towards the end, it's more tamed because the piano is taking the lead. All right, there we go. Let's break it down. The first thing that I would like to mention about this track is how it pertains in terms of the storytelling to the video game, okay? I think the song is talking about our location in the universe of Trails to Azure. I think it could be very obvious by leading ourselves through the title of the track, which is The Three at the Farthest End, right? So we have a 3 and we have at the farthest end, like it's very, very far away from everything else. And it makes sense when you take into context the composition of a song. So why the song actually talks in terms of storytelling about this place? Well, there's very different ways that the song is doing that. One of the main reasons why the song is telling the story of this place is because, first and foremost, it has a lot of space for the song to breathe and actually be very melodic and pleasant. And that's where one of the most important layers of a song comes in, which is, I did say it was a vibraphone, but it could be also a glockenspiel. Those two instruments are metallic instruments, and you can notice by the timbre, the characteristic of the sound. There are other two instruments that are very similar to these ones, which are the marimba and the xylophone, but these two instruments have like wooden planks, okay? So the sound is very similar, but you can hear that layering in specific is creating such a whimsical atmosphere within the track, and it's very melodic and pleasant. And also, it takes a sort of the leading, the lead role in telling the story at the beginning, because then is when we hear the piano taking the lead place, like taking the lead role from this layer. That's why also there's not a lot of layers involved. It's pretty tame in terms of the energy, in terms of the amount of layers that are involved, and that's and that also something else that it also contributes to that atmosphere and the space that is within it is that the song has a very pleasant reverb in the mix, especially in the piano. Another thing that I would like to mention about the song is that it was very surprising to me to hear the drum samples added into the track, which they fit, but it was something that I was not expecting at all. But what I find more interesting about that even is that the drum kit in the song, it's very 90s vibe inspired, like the whole drum kit, you know, especially the kick. Well, the kick and the snare are very 90s, you know, but the pattern in the sample, like the pattern that we hear, the percussive pattern that we hear in the song, it reminds me so much also from the 90s, the trip hop genre, you know, which is something very so electronic music, British electronic music. The thing is that the pattern is played in a tempo that is way higher than it will usually be in a trip hop song. So it has this merger kind of in between the trip hop pattern, but the tempo of a sort of a slower Eurodance song, and I really like that. So I think I'm gonna give this track a C tier. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, check out this other Legend of Heroes breakdown that I did. And if you would like to support my work further, you can check the support section in the description of this video, where you can find my Patreon and all the other links, alright? Thank you very much.